Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to Megaton Man Mondays. Today we're looking at Don Simpson's Bizarre Heroes number 3. Check out this gorgeous cover. The see-through girl is the Earth Mother now. It is such a great issue. I cannot wait to share it with you. So subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit that like button and let's get right into it. Okay, so continuing our weekly examination of Megaton Man on Monday. How clever, eh? But now we've moved into Don Simpson's Bizarre Heroes, and the caveat being that is Megaton Man is still part of the book. You can see Ms. Megaton on the cover. I want to call her Ms. Megaton Man. I kind of like that, but it's Ms. Megaton. That would be a little over the top if she was Ms. Megaton Man, even for Don Simpson. You can see we're at Fiasco Comics now. Don has departed kitchen sink. I think Bizarre Heroes goes on for 17 issues, so we still have 14 issues left before we get into the ancillary sort of Megaton Man offshoots and sequels and whatnot. The letters page, always fun to see one of those. Such an antiquated thing. I mean, they still kind of do them. Eric Larson does it. One of the best letters pages out there still, Savage Dragon. Love the fun fan art here. A gathering of the tribe. I love this open splash page. Looks beautiful. We have Don Simpson's art, great lettering. I don't think I've ever seen a title where he did it just all in black like that. I love it. Love the silhouettes here. I love a good silhouette, and Don definitely gives the silhouettes. The art is amazing. The inking looks beautiful. I'd like to point out that I sort of falsely mentioned that the art had gone next level, and I thought perhaps it was because Don had returned to art school, but he wants you to know that he just went there for the degree and considers himself self-taught. So I guess he didn't really learn anything in art school. I'm just kidding. I'm sure he did, but he definitely is a self-taught artist, and I think one of the best educations, honestly, is doing a monthly comic book, and he definitely did that with the first 10 issues of Megaton Man, followed by the Megaton Man miniseries, several issues of Wasteland for DC Comics, and just really putting his nose to the grindstone. So, the thing with Bizarre Heroes is Don wanted to introduce just a shitload of characters, issue after issue, and just to keep himself interested. See-through girl now, Megaton Man, and her child is like 5 years old at this point. She's become the Earth Mother. We have Toronto Man returning. I did Toronto Man. Was it last week or the week before? Love that character. Would also like to point out that there is no hyphen in Toronto Man except for broken up to fit on the cover of his first issue. But I just love it. Love the gadgets. Look at the art in here. It's like so next level. I don't like Don really doesn't get enough credit for his amazing level of detail. I mean, this is like Art Adams who like every single almost spot of white is covered here. It's so beautiful. I love Miss Megaton. Like she just has like the best attitude. She is just like such a go-getter. She's almost like She-Hulk in a way just because she loves being a superhero. She just is just fun. You know what I mean? And then we have these crazy characters introduced. I love the slick, by the way. This any one of these characters deserves their own ongoing series. John Romita Street with Green Dolphin. The Negative Woman. Now this one's an interesting one because when she gained her powers, she changed her sex because she became the opposite of what she was, and being a man becomes a woman. It's so bizarre. And then you have like the Doctor Strange, but he's like Doctor Messiah. Enter the Ass, the reincarnation of Cleopatra. Like I'm telling you, like there are so many different fun characters, just unending, nonstop. Rubber Brother, perhaps one of my favorites. I do love him. Um, and here comes Harlequin, and I'm pretty sure there's already a Harlequin. I don't know. Some of them, Harlequin and Vagabond. I love that. See what I mean? Like every character deserves their own ongoing title. I was immediately in Alan and Jean. I wonder if those are references to real people. I don't know. Alan Moore, Jean Colin. Is that you? Look at this. This clearly is some sort of computer rendering. I don't know how, like, or a photocopy, clip art from a magazine, whatever you would be doing in 1993. Um, but immediately took me out of the book. You know, Don hand draws everything, so to see that it was very jarring, and I don't know how I feel about it. But then I'm, redeemed because the very next page we have beautiful hand drawn Don Simpson art. I imagine, him there with his T square and his triangles and his Ames lettering guide and all his fun tricks of the trade. Stella Starlight, the Crime Busters. I mean, look at this page. This is so beautiful. So all the heroes are gathered here for they're trying to figure out why. I mean, the split level perspective here, self taught. I mean, the school of self taught is clearly accredited. And then we have to turn it sideways, which kind of annoyed me, but because it kind of goes back and forth, seemingly for no reason. I don't know. I don't know if he was just trying to entertain himself or what's happening, but I do kind of like the Sunday Funnies comic strippy feel vibe it's giving, so I'm kind of okay with it. Oh, we're still here. But like, look at that. Another great silhouette in the alley. The inking here is just sublime. I love it. It is totally beautiful. Can you see that? Can you see that? Toronto Man, I think it's going to be a long, long time. I also thought, wouldn't it be fun, Don, to invent a character who's like a Canadian, like you don't have a Canadian flag kind of character ripoff yet, do you? So he could be called Toronto Man, and then you could do Toronto Man versus Toronto Man because, you're the big punster, and that would be freaking hysterical. Love this shot here. This looks ass looking really great. And all the babes looking really great too. I do love the Asp. I love her so much. I mean, I love all of Don Simpson's characters. These are the best. Is he just smoking a joint? I guess he is, and he should be. And then the Slicks dong gun. There's so much fun in this book. Clown Master of Disguise and the Purple Penetrator. I don't even know. I don't even know. There's so much to say, yet nothing to be said at all. Hilarious. Oh, and then Miss Megaton takes a hit of Dr. Messiah's wacky tobacco, and he's like, "You can't handle the truth." And she's like, "Thanks, Doc. I needed that." And one of the best, trippiest highs scenes I've ever seen in a comic book, complete with Kirby dots. I feel like I've never had like a vision quest or anything crazy like that. But I would like to think that if you're having some sort of, shroom or peyote experience, that Kirby dots would materialize at some point during the experience. One would hope. My camera is falling over. I think it's appropriate. I don't know. Negative woman, negative man, beautiful art. This is hysterical too because she was supposed to be a man here, and he's like, "I'm so used to being a woman that I'm even my flashbacks. I'm a woman now," which clearly I don't know if that was a mistake, but I laughed my ass off when I read that. It was so freaking funny. Oh, and this Rubber Brothers origin, so ridiculous, which literally makes him Rubber Brother because he was working at a condom factory and gets struck by lightning, and then the latex injector mold shoots him in the ass, and he becomes Rubber Brother. I mean, I can't. I'm done. I'm dead. I can move on in life after that. That is hysterical. Okay, I have a new tripod on the way. This one's falling over. Oh no, more sidewaysness. Why, Don? Why are you doing this to me? This isn't conducive to my frickin' reviews, okay? Hopefully we're back to normalness in the next issue as far as the sideways action goes. The Meddler series, like, I wonder why you've all come together. I don't even know if I can wait till next week to read it. I'm gonna read it, like, today, and then I'll review it next week. And then we end, a nice, fun pin-up. More letters page. And then the X-Ray Boy and School Days. The art on here is so good. I love X-Ray Boy. He's fun. And here we go. And here we have it. Another week of Megaton Man Monday in the can. Are you loving it? Comment, like, share, subscribe to my channel, and I will bring you more next week. Thanks, guys.